So you think you're gonna make your own baby food?
Yeah, I really want to try it.
Okay, it's not as hard as you think it is, but I'm gonna give you a few tips.
Great.
First of all, your food doesn't need that much help. The berries and the nectarines and, you know, kind of the softer fruit, just toss it in the blender and it's ready. You want to get your vegetables and the rest of your food down to the consistency of, I would say, about pudding. And if ever in doubt, you can always use my secret weapon, bananas. Because bananas will make your food smoother and sweeter. So if you've got something that maybe is a little too thin or a little too thick, just add the bananas and it'll smooth everything out. It's so great.
Good to know.
I'm a big fan of using the oven to roast everything, not just steaming, although steaming is easy too. And the broccoli also roasts up really nice and nutty, although today we're gonna steam it. We're gonna put it in the steamer basket because when you steam it for just a few minutes, then it also purees really smoothly. So let's give that a shot.
Cool.
It's hot. And just a regular old steaming basket. Try not to burn yourself. I've also added avocado to broccoli before, which makes it kind of nice and smooth and a little bit sweet as well. And some white beans or goat cheese. My daughter really liked that as well. So get crazy, you know, whatever you have in the house, whatever you guys are eating, go ahead and give that to the kids too. And I'm gonna leave that for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll make one of my daughter's other favorites, which is apple and carrot. The whole house smells amazing when you do this. I like to leave the skin on as well because you get more of the nutrition in the skin, and the blender can usually handle it. So give it some time, longer than you think, but they'll blend up nicely. And I like to mix that with her oatmeal sometimes, or just give it to her, you know, plain. It's a really great thing. So let's go ahead and chop up this apple. I'm just gonna take out the core. I do like to use organic produce just because I know there's no chemicals on the skin.
Right.
But of course, get what you can find. You don't have to do a really great chop on this, you know, because the oven and the blender are going to do most of it for you. So like 1-inch pieces is fine. And I use melted butter, but you could use olive oil if you wanted. The butter, again, makes it all, it's just like a nice apple pie. I have it at about 400 degrees, and this might take about 40 minutes.
Got it.
So we'll come back for it. All right, let's go and check on this broccoli. Just pierce it with a fork and, you know, about the consistency that you would eat it. There we go. This is probably the most dangerous part, is whether I will burn myself or not. There it goes. All right. Now use the same liquid that you steamed because a lot of the nutrients steamed out of there. So you see that's green. So I'm going to put it in and just put a tiny bit to start, and you'll know if you need more.
Got it.
But then if you take it too far, you can add banana. All right, that looks actually perfect. Let's see how we did. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Was that hard?
No. So really you can do it with just one ingredient. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of times they say to start with one and then just start adding things more and more.
For allergies.
Right. Yeah. But you know, you can get pretty adventurous.
All right, looking good.
And that's exactly how you want them to look. Just a little bit caramelized and browned and nice and tender. So when you poke them with the fork, your fork goes right in. I'm gonna add just a little bit of water, but you don't need that much. All right. And then away we go. Okay, loud, honey, loud. Turn it off. Not easy to do with one hand. Okay. Let's give it a little bit of stir. And even though this one, since she's a little older, I'm gonna leave it a tiny bit chunkier. If you had, you know, a brand new eater, you might let it go a little bit longer, but she actually likes to feel the texture of it, and it gives her the idea of what it's like to eat, oops, a little bit of water, to eat carrots and apples. So I'm gonna pour some in here. You can see it's pretty pudding-like. So, and this is an espresso spoon that I used when she was tiny and she first started to eat because the baby ones didn't even fit in her mouth.
Right.
So we just got an espresso one. See, she wants some. I think it's a little hot, honey. Actually, it's not too hot. Want some? Yeah.
Yummy.
Yum. Numbers. All right. So what do you think? Easier than it looks?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I think I'll get the hang
You
of
just,
it.
like I said, get into the routine of what you have in your house.
Right.
And then just puree what you're already eating.
Yeah, that's definitely.
She likes it.
Yay!